Welcome back to GamecocksOnline.com. I'm joined by head volleyball coach Tom Mendoza after the Gamecocks win their road opener of the season, straight sets at Kennesaw State. And coach, for a game where maybe some balls that weren't supposed to dropped for the team defensively, they were still able to really shut down Kennesaw's attack and get the sweep, holding the Owls to under 20 points in two of those sets. What was your takeaway from the match tonight?
Some really good things, and then some things we need to work on. So credit. I said credit the team for kind of being able to compartmentalize parts of their game. I thought our block setups were really good. Followed scouting reports, things like that. We communicated, and especially with the amount of movement that Kennesaw has with their offense, I thought we handled that well. A few too many balls dropped or overpasses we weren't killing. I didn't think we got our offensive rhythm until kind of the third set. So obviously things that we need to keep doing better. But we were putting some pressure on Kennesaw, and they're a really good team, a well-coached team, so we were able to make them uncomfortable. Especially, we tried to learn from their match Tuesday and just try to make them a little bit more uncomfortable than they were. And I thought we did that. But as far as some parts of our game, we need to keep getting better.
The game seemed to be decided behind the service line. Kennesaw with a lot of service errors, typically very high-level attack behind the service line, and on the flip side, a couple of big runs behind the service line for South Carolina to make those changes in the third set, especially with Manning getting that 7-0 run behind the line. How do you feel your servers were able to kind of impact the overall game?
Yeah, that's the way that the Kennesaw plays, and they're okay with it. A little bit more high risk, high reward, getting some of those aces. We've been like that. We've been like that at times. At different teams. I can think a couple years ago we had some players that were, top in the country in aces, and we were okay with giving them a little more of the green light. With our block and our potential defense, I don't think playing as high air behind the service line is quite our game. So I would like to see that kind of get a little cleaned up. But when the other team's serving aggressive, I think it tends to make you want to serve more aggressive. So we've got to just play our game a little bit. But Kylie going on that run. There's some other times, especially when they were in their two-hitter rotations, we were able to put some good pressure, good block setups on. So those things are good to see. But I think sometimes you try to not focus on the negative of we need to avoid missing serves. I think just putting pressure but hitting our serves is probably a more productive way to look at it.
I want to wrap up talking about Kyla just offensively. This is her fourth game of the season with double-digit kills, hitting over 300 in the same match. And what is she doing right at this early stage of the season to have that kind of efficiency and production out of the left?
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear when the setters give Kyla a ball that she feels like she's in rhythm. I think she's really good at communicating with our setters of where she wants the ball, and then she rewards them. So and then they just kind of build that relationship. And so I think she's gotten really good at especially anytime you're in offense with two different setters. She's really worked with both of them to get that tempo down and try to put her in those good situations. And then her shot selection has become really good, and she's very aggressive, but still being able to manage and limit the errors. So, and there were some things about Kyle's game. Defensively, I thought there were some really good plays. There were a couple times she got caught. Same with everybody else. Not quite as ready defensively as we needed to be. So she was able to keep her offensive game where she expects it while working on the other areas. So a really good lesson for her, and good lesson for our younger players to see her do that.